Hi guys, where are the ladies? Today's topic is about you. It is about you, the ladies. So you have to find time to watch this particular program. Now, today's topic is about being romantic. That is the most underrated word in relationship, but it is very, very important because when you are not romantic, massa, your girl can leave you without telling you the reason just because you are not romantic. That is the more reason why I want us to look into this particular topic and find out whether the things we are doing is it because of poverty. Poverty is making a lot of African men not to be romantic to their partners. Is poverty the cause of not being romantic? Because if you go outside the country, especially the European countries, let's say United States, the way they treat their ladies, the way they how will I put it, the way they pamper their ladies, you'll be jealous. If our African women happen to see how these white people, the way they treat, especially when they are dating blacks, the way they treat the blacks, the black girls, if we are not lucky, we will never get a lady to date because they treat them with care, they treat them with patience, they treat them with love, they treat them with, how will I put it, a lot. But Africa here, do we do the same thing to our ladies when we are dating, especially when you are dating? You can even be romantic to your wife, even if you are married. But I just want us to look at those who are not yet married, those who are dating, because this is where the hard work is. Because if you don't treat your woman properly, she can easily leave you for another guy who treats her properly. So we have to be very, very careful and don't take our ladies for granted. That is the more reason why I want to talk this. I want us to look into this particular topic, romantic, being romantic. I've heard this word a lot of times, but I actually don't fancy this particular word because it is something that I actually don't. I don't even have time for that. I don't have time for that, but that is the truth. But it exists in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, you have to be romantic. Sincerely speaking, we have to be romantic. But the most important thing that we have to look at is how many African men know what is romantic. How many men know what is romantic, being romantic. Some of them cannot even define the definition of romantic. So at times they just don't understand what it means. That is the more reason why I want us to look what you can do to a lady that can be classified as being romantic. These are the ones that I want us to look at. 5 tips. I have 5 tips here that I want us to look into these 5 tips one by one. If you're already doing this to your lady, God bless you. If you are not doing this to your partner, then you have to start, because when you do these things, it is very, very difficult for the lady to leave you. If you are being romantic, you are caring, you are loving, there's no way the lady can just leave you for nothing. That is the more reason why I want us to look into these 5 tips that you have to do to show that you are being romantic to your partner. Now, number one, let's go straight to number one. I know a lot of people do these things, but they actually don't know that is they are being romantic. Seriously speaking, they don't know. They are just doing them. But if you want to look at actually the things that you have to do in your relationship to be classified as being romantic, is number one. Have you ever taken a lady out? Let's say you've taken a lady out for dinner. You've gone to the restaurant. You've gone to a house to go and pick the lady. Let's say if you are lucky, you are driving. You go to the lady's house, pick the lady, and then you take her to a restaurant after the dinner or lunch or whatever that you've gone there to do. Did you take her back home? Or you got into a Chimoto overhead or Kanda overpass and drop and call Okada that Okada, come and carry my girlfriend and take her to the house. If you don't take her to the house, then you are not being romantic. But if you manage to drive her home, the way you pick her from the house, you are able to take her back to the house, then you are being You are being romantic. You are being romantic. That is number one. Because most of the time we pick these ladies from their house, take them out, whatever we do with them. After that, we leave them. Call Okada, some of them taxi, trotro, that they should take and go back. Meanwhile, they did not board trotro to the place. They did not board taxi to the place. They did not take Okada to the place. But because we wanted them to just follow us to wherever we want to go, we quickly go to their house. Even at times we pick a drop in, go to the house with a taxi, pick them from the house, and then take them to wherever we want to go. After doing whatever you want to do, whether it's a dinner, it's lunch, you're going to watch a movie, whatever you've done, I don't care. But you have to take the lady back to where you pick her. It is very, very important. Picking the lady from the house and taking her back to where you pick her is very, very important. And when you do these things, then you have been classified as being romantic. Number two, how many men in Africa can do that? They pick a lady out after having their way with her. Some of them call Okada. Hey, Okada, come. You see the lady, she's going to Nima. Okay, pick her. Then you take 5 cedi or 6 cedi, give it to the Okada, take her to the house. It's very, very bad. It's not right because she did not board the Okada to wherever you took her to. And secondly, you went there to pick her. So why can't you take her back? If you take her back, then you are being romantic. If you don't take her back and you ask her to take Okada and maybe something happened to her on the way, you are not being romantic. Sincerely speaking, you are not being romantic. That is the main reason why I want us to actually know how to pamper our ladies. You remember last 2 days I treated topic about why the young ladies of today, they prefer the older men. These men would pick the ladies back to their house. When they send their drivers to go and pick them and bring them to their hotels or wherever they are, after having fun with them, they will ask the driver, even plus gifts to be given to the mother. They will pick the lady back to her to the house where they pick her. If you do this, then you are being romantic. But if you call Okada, taxi, or let her pick Labadi trot from Tema Station to Labadi, or Tema Station to Osu, or from Circle to Nima, inside trot. It's very bad. It's very bad. You've not treated the lady properly. That is what I want us to look at today. So men, let's try our possible best. When we take our ladies out, let's take them back home. Let's send them back to where we pick them, so that at least their security is safe, and then they can also feel happy for what you have done. Number two, how many men has ever opened in Africa? How many men have ever opened the door of a car for their wife or for their girlfriend to enter? In Africa here, how many men do that? None of them. None of them, except a womanizer. You see, when I talk on my show, I want to be sincere and realistic. If you are a lady and you see a guy opening the door and he's a womanizer, he just want to have a way with you and run away. When you see him doing things that doesn't happen in Africa here, I'm not saying that opening a door for a lady to enter is not there. It is not common in Africa here. Sincerely speaking, it's not common. Even if you are doing that, people will even insult you that the lady has charmed you. But to be romantic to a lady, these are some of the little things you have to do. When we talk about being romantic, it is the simple things that we do to the lady we claim we love. So if you open the door, you stop a taxi, and before the lady will even enter, you've gone to open the front seat, ask her, or the back seat, the other side, and ask her to enter. She entered, then you open the other side. You have been romantic. How many men are doing that in Africa here? They will even shout at the lady, if you don't enter, I'm going. If you don't enter the car, I'm going. What are you waiting for? Master, enter the car, let's go. What is that? This is what we do. So even when they see a young guy trying to do these things that the white people do, they will say that the lady has charmed you. He has made you like she has charmed you, and for that matter, you are not in your right senses. How can you go and open a door for a lady to enter? Meanwhile, that is what we have to do in order to show love. At times, I don't blame lot of some of these things in Africa. I don't blame, because the poverty is too much. When people are thinking about school fees, people are thinking about what I'll eat tomorrow. People are thinking about so many problems. It doesn't let you think right. So our ladies should forgive us. In Africa here, the problem we have are too many. That is the more reason we are not being romantic. We forgot all these things. We can equally do them, because the white or the well-to-do people are doing this because they have everything. What I am thinking to eat tomorrow, they don't think like that. What I am thinking to wear tomorrow, they don't think like that. What I am thinking about where to put my head, they don't think like that. They have everything. So it gives them the power to think. It gives them the power to relax and do things, simple things for their ladies. But Africa here, the problems on our head is too much. So even if you are taking a lady out, it's like the two of you are going to war. Seriously speaking, it's like you are going to war, because it is the problems that you have in your mind. Though you are going out, but you know after the outing, you know what is going to happen next. So that is what I want us to know, that opening the door for your ladies to enter is one of being romantic. It's one of the reasons that if you do, you are classified as being romantic. Opening the door. How much does it cost you to open the door for a lady to enter? 1 minute, 1 second, 30 seconds, or 2 seconds, 3 seconds, you can easily open a door for a lady to enter. It shows that you are romantic. And when you are doing these little things to the lady, don't think they don't observe, because they've dated before, and most of the ones they have dated were very, very harsh and so, how will I put it? They were so cruel to them. Okay, fighting, beating them left and right, slapping them left and right on those. So when they come and meet a guy, and you are doing these things for them, look, even if you are poor, you don't have everything, the girl will fall in love with you from the heart. Seriously speaking, she'll be very, very happy with you, and she will never cheat on you because of the way she is doing. I know most of the men will be saying right now, you are joking. No matter what you do for your lady, they will still cheat. Fine. But I sincerely think that we have to do the treatment first. Let's treat them like queens. Let's treat them well and see what happens next. It's very, very important. It's very, very vital. So opening door. Let's say you are going out, or you have your own car. You go out. Your lady is coming to enter the car. You drop from the driving seat. Go and open the door. She enter. You close it gently. Then you go, and then you are going out. You stop a taxi. Then you open, there, come this side, you open, she enter, then you also pass the other side, enter. This is what we call being romantic. But African here, the problems are too much. If you are doing that, your friends see you cry, you go and report it to your parents that your son now has become a vegetable leaf, and a woman is controlling her like remote. This is what they will go and report it to your parents. Okay, a lady you are not married to, look at the way you are treating her, as if she's a queen or something. But if you love somebody, these are some of the things you have to do, because we are talking about being romantic here. Number 3 is, how many times have you looked at your girl and said, I love you? We already know the beginning. When you wanted to start dating, you mentioned that word, I love you, I love you, I love you. But some stage you stop. But these things should not be that. You shouldn't stop. Let's say you have when your lady visits you in the night, let's say she slept over, and then the following day you wake up, the first thing you do, you look at her face and say, dear, I love you, and I'll continue to love you forever. These are some of the things when you tell a lady, Massa, she will become confused. She will do anything you want her to do for you. She will do it. I'm telling you. Even if she has never cooked for anybody, she will be cooking for you. She'll be washing your clothes. She'll be cleaning your house for you. This is what ladies want, because when you do this, they easily fall in love with you. At times we think that buying them the big things, yes, they'll collect those things. But when they find a guy who does the little things for them, they will go and collect the money from the rich man and bring it to them. They can even bring the money to their real boyfriend. It is possible. So let's treat them well. So when you wake up, you look at her face and say, "Dear, I love you, and I'll continue to love you forever, no matter what happens. You will always be in my heart." When you tell a lady like this, "Hey, Massa," she thinks that she's the only person alive. She's the only woman alive, because you are making her look that way. So she'll be so happy, and the love she has for you will come from the heart because of what you are doing for her. Okay. Number 4. So African men, let's try and emulate what I'm saying. It's very important, because we don't have the money to keep our women. So let's do these little things for them so that they will never look anywhere. I know many of you will say what I'm saying is not right, because whatever you do to a lady, they will still go out and cheat. Fine, I don't have problem. But let's play our part first. Let's do the right thing first, and let's see. Let's treat them like queens. Let's treat them. Let's be romantic with them, and let's see what happens. Number 4. My number 4. How to be romantic. My number 4 is, have you ever prepared food in your house? Okay, let's take it that I have a girlfriend, and I know that this my girlfriend, her favorite food is jollof rice, and let's say fish. Jollof rice and then fish. Then you call her and tell her that you want her to come home. Just surprise her. Don't tell her what you want her to. Well, the reason why you are calling, just call her that she should come. You want her to come home and see you. Before she can prepare dinner, the jollof rice that she likes most. You surprise her with this food. Master, this girl will die. Even if one day when you are not living together, even if she's in another man's house, she will still be thinking about you. She will still be thinking about you because of the little things that you did. So preparing a dinner, your girlfriend's favorite food, and surprising her is one of the best ways to please a woman, to let a woman love you like no one before, like nobody before, like never before. She will like you forever. My number 5 is give them flowers. I know. All right. Nowadays, the flowers we have substituted with let's say text messages, because to go and buy flower, take it to the house is a long journey. Now we text, we send messages. So you have to text your girlfriend with sweet words. "Dear, I love you. You look beautiful. I would like to see your latest pictures. When I look at your pictures, it's like I'm going crazy. You are too beautiful." When you see, the girl can be ugly, but just say all these things to her. Make her as if she's the most beautiful girl. No, meanwhile, you also, you know that she's not beautiful, but just say all these things to sweeten her head. She will never leave you. She will love you forever. And even if she finds herself somewhere, she will still be thinking about you. Seriously speaking, that's why some women marry and yet they are thinking about their ex-boyfriend, because of what they were doing for them. So this is all that I have for all of you today. This is very important. Let's practice it if you actually want to please our women. Because at times I ask, what do we do to please our women? I don't know what we can do to please them. But after coming across this particular topic, I think if we are able to treat our women this way, most of us will be having only one girlfriend till we marry. We'll not be jumping from Zenabu to Kimaima to Abiba and those things. No, because when we do this, we will really show real love, and it will be impossible. It will be difficult for somebody to take her away from you. That is all that I have for all my viewers today. And may God bless us. Bye-bye.